I am going to attempt a new way to make a video. So this is going to be a test. Hopefully it works, but we'll see. So I've got two planners that I'm going to show you. They're both in the Etsy shop. I will also be updating some photos in the Etsy shop to these. And then I do have 10 other journals that I'm going to be making actual videos of instead of just showing them on the live streams. I think that's better. So let's give this a try and see what happens. So the first one is it is 11 1/4 wide. It is just shy of 9 inches tall, and it's a double-sided planner. So there's 6 months on this side and 6 months on this side. Here's the front and the spine and the back, and then you can see the month tabs are sticking out the top, and there's a metal clasp that opens it up. And then if we flip everything out of the way, in the middle back, on cardstock is every month printed out. And then here's the background. And these signatures are sewn in. There's fabric, under the signatures. There's 192 pages in these pages. That doesn't include your 12 monthly tabs. And then, of course, there's a prong fastener that you can open up and move your pages. I was thinking, it's really hard to see. I faded it into the background. There's steampunk and ledger page faded in the background. But this pink line here, I thought if you just took these out and score along that line, that way you could flip each month if you wanted to do it that way too. I didn't score it in case somebody didn't want that. So if you're working on the first 6 months of the year, and I know January's almost over, sorry, I'm running late this year. And the tabs are just, they're glued down, and then I used the Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher, the tiny staples. And these are either printed on parchment or tea-stained paper. And I did use all of my printers, so there's some laser, some inkjet pages. There is 2 blank pages, I believe, in each signature. This is in the middle. Oops, there we go. See, I'm learning here, this new thing I'm using. There's some school-lined pages, graph, a notes page. And then that's the back of the first signature, and then you go on to February. And this is the only piece of ephemera in here, but I've had this forever. I don't know how old it is, but it's a little Valentine. It says, "If only you were stuck on me as I am stuck on you, then we might always live without a need of Cupid's glue." So it's a Cupid's glue little advertisement. So I just tucked that in there. Anyway, so you get the idea. There are a few different pages. Let me see if I can find one. This one I think is different. Trying to find the hot air balloon. There's a couple of hot air balloon. There's one. Pages in here. All right, so that's what it's like if you're working on this side. And then my brain could not comprehend how to make this side flip backwards this way. So you just have to scoot over, and then you start on July. Same thing. And again, there's a couple of different, there's one of the balloon pages with a blank on the other side, seize the day. There's notes to do, top 3. And then there's another balloon, and then there's the back of that page. All right, so that's what that one looks like. Oh, and then it's got a little folder for important stuff. And I printed that out. Isn't that gorgeous on the laser printer? And then I put, there's a vintage calling card, some stamps. These are stickers and a postcard. I just put a few little bits in there. And of course some vintage tape. And that goes, just sits inside the back, like that. All right, and all of my journals do come, you know, with one of my junk journal shop pens, and it's also a stylus. So if you haven't bought one, they do come with that. All right, now there's this one. This was some kind of a book cover. I don't know where I put the other half. Anyway, it's very old leather, and I love, I'm trying to get the camera to, hang on. I'll get it. Look at, you can see where somebody sat their cup down. There's all kinds of stains on it. And so it's got this beautiful gold. So what I did, I needed it to be a little bit bigger to fit the planner pages. So I took a piece of heavy duty craft cardstock, and then I know you probably can't see it on the camera, but this very vintage piano roll that I have, I love how dark it is. I put that on the top just to give this a different color. And then I was very impressed with myself that I had some gold thread. So I zigzagged around this to hold it down because it just wasn't quite big enough and I wanted to use it. And then I also went around, and the corners are all rounded on this. So there's the spine and the back. So this is pretty much the same, a little bit different maybe than the other. I used Tim Holtz cardstock. So it's kind of a paperback, but it's, you know, sturdy. And so this is what it looks like from the side. And all the month tabs are, you know, on the side. There's the hot air balloon. This one doesn't have blanks in it. And the full month spread is in the middle. And I know Wednesday will be a challenge to write on. It is what it is. I just don't like putting the month on a page, right, just on one page, because then you only have a tiny little box to write in. And I think, yeah, this page did have a tear. I think this was some of Amy's paper, so I think this is the only spot that got some vintage tape. So this is pretty much the same throughout. It's got 192 pages. And I did not, I don't think, I put an Ex Libris plate in the back, but we'll look. And I can. Oh, there is blank. But it's got these cool little, where it looks like it's sewn right there. So the link to these will be in the description box below. And you can always get to my Etsy shop by just typing in www.junkjournalshop.com. That will take you right to my Etsy store. And let's see, there's the back. No Ex Libris plate. If you want one, let me know. I can put one in any of the journals. This one's really grungy. Another one of Amy's papers. So if you like grunge, these are for you, as these are grungy. All right, hopefully this works. If it's posted on YouTube, you know it worked. It looks grainy to me, but we're gonna throw it up there and see. I'm gonna put it on YouTube and then watch it myself. And please leave a comment and let me know. I've got a new computer. It's being funny with my camera, so I'm just trying to work out the kinks. So any input you guys have would be greatly appreciated. All right, this is video 1. There'll be many more coming in the next couple of days. Have a great day, you guys.